Story 4. Birthday boy.
I looked at this one too. Okay.
Before I tell my tale, you need some context. When I was young, my family were heavily Christian, making me spend my Sundays at service and Wednesdays at youth group. I'm not religious now, but those years instilled an awareness of the paranatural in me. As I grew up, I became more independent and rebellious, leading me to seek out forms of psychedelic spiritual enlightenment, and it just so happens that I deem that a priority over having a place to stay. As a young adult hooligan, living in a small farm town in the middle of the Willamette Valley, there weren't a lot of opportunities for kids my age. You either partook in substances, worked in the wine industry, or got involved in numerous cults that were around.
What?
Where is this?
Why are these your options? I'm either gonna go work at the winery and pour people wine, or do
have
drugs.
a crippling meth addiction and also join a cult.
Oregon.
Oh, okay.
So I guess, yeah, you're right.
Yep. Meth or heroin and...
Chasing Sasquatch.
Yep.
That's all you got.
It was about 10 p.m., and as my friend and I were bumming smokes from patrons behind the local bar, there were about 5 people, my friend and I excluded. We were all a tad bit tipsy, sharing tales and shooting the crap, when a man walked out that I'd never seen before. He was about 5.5 feet tall with odd proportions. That's short.
That's, like, basically my height.
Donning a burly mustache that did not fit his face. He wore a cowboy hat 2 sizes... I'm picturing Yosemite Sam. I'm sorry. He wore a cowboy hat 2 sizes too big, a leather jacket over a plain white tank top, leather pants, and boots to finish off his outfit. This is Yosemite Sam.
I'm the law around here, boy.
My first thought was like 2 kids, like one sitting on the shoulders and like a big fake mustache. But as they kept going, you're right. That is...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of stood there trying to be a part of the group, yet excluded through some metaphysical divide. After about 10 minutes of loitering, he started talking. He mentioned that it was his birthday and referred to himself as the birthday boy.
Aww.
On and on, he would only talk about how it was his birthday, that he needed a cigarette because it was his birthday, period, that someone should buy him a drink for his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was his birthday. 30 minutes passed, and the patrons slowly started filtering out until it was just the birthday boy, my friend, and I. He asked us if we knew where any abandoned buildings were, and if we could take him to one. I was already unnerved, but at this point my entire being was screaming at me to get away from him. Like a light switch had flipped, and I could feel some sort of evil intention radiating from him. I gave some sort of vague direction of a non-existent building and told him goodbye. He asked me if I would take him there and celebrate his birthday with him, and that he had a gift for us. I told him no, and I needed to make it to a friend's house to go to sleep. He told me, and I quote, "I'll see you again, Noah," and gave me a huge inhuman grin. He then proceeded to sprint backwards for about 30 feet. Yes, backwards, spin around, and run in the direction I gave him. I looked at my friend, and we both started running in the opposite direction, cutting through side streets and jumping a couple of fences. We ended up making it to my friend's house and making it inside. About 20 minutes passed. We're chilling inside and smoking, and I hear someone sing "Happy Birthday to You." I peek out the window, and it's fucking birthday boy. I don't know how he found us, but he paced up and down the street for an hour or two until he gave up and sprinted away. I never saw birthday boy again, but I'll never forget his parting sound. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. The sound of cowboy boots furiously smacking the pavement. I don't know what the heck he was, but he was not human. To the birthday boy, let's not celebrate together ever. What the fuck?
See, I was like, oh no, he has like, maybe his wife died, he has no friends, he's like trying to go get a nice drink on his birthday, but then the story kept going.
Mm-hmm. It just got worse and worse.
It got so much worse.
Yeah.
Running backwards.
That
hilarious.
It read like a Tim Robinson skit. Yeah. Like, it's straight up, this guy comes out in a comically large cowboy hat, big old mustache, short king.
Yep.
He comes running out in his leathers, his spurs are clicking. He's like, "It's my birthday. It's my birthday." And then, like, everybody's like, "Okay, dog, what the fuck?" And then he's like, "You guys want to go to an abandoned building? I have some presents. It's meth."
Honestly, probably.
Yeah, and he's like, like that. Tim Robinson. I'm just imagining Tim Robinson with a giant cowboy hat, a giant fake mustache, running backwards.
So funny.
And then the end part is really creepy. That's where it gets...
How did he know where you lived? I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was paranormal. I do think it's someone on drugs.
Yeah, absolutely somebody on drugs. The singing "Happy Birthday to You" would have made me catatonic. I would have fainted on the ground like a fainting goat. Just passed out. Mm-hmm. I'm no good to the world anymore. Lights are going out. I'm locking every single entrance to my house. I'm barricading myself into the bathroom.
Yep.
Not sleeping.
Yep. Nope. See, like, this reads to me like, you know where they take movie trailers and they put different music to it?
Yeah.
If you put different music to this, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
If you put, like, the screechy violins, horror all the way.
Yeah.
If they're, like, softly singing, like, happy birthday,
yeah,
to you. And then you hear, like, the clack of the boots.
Yeah. Just slow.
Happy birthday.
And then it, like, flashes to the kids inside, and they're, like, like, hands to their mouth, like, hiding in a corner, crying. They're, like, splattered with blood a little bit for no reason, because nothing's happened.
Yeah. Just bangs on the window.
Yeah. But then you have the other side where he's like hopping down the street like, happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. And there's like the like coming of age music in the background, you know, it's like
some MGMT playing.
Yeah. It's me and Michael. The guy's name is Michael. It's our birthday boy. Yeah, I would be scared.
I would be terrified. I would hate the sound of cowboy boots, that's for sure.
Yeah. I, too, was a young hooligan who had a traumatic Christian upbringing that transitioned into rebellion and was wild things. I never encountered Yosemite Sam in the wild or anything adjacent to that, which is very lucky for me.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of situations I very well would not be here anymore, but I safely can say that it was never a Yosemite Sam or otherwise.
There's a guy in a gorilla suit that got in my car one time. Yeah, to bring up Bettina, we were at Sonic and we were like parked in the little drive up things, you know, where you park your car, drinking our drinks, yapping, being high schoolers, and this guy in a gorilla suit just like got into the, because I had a Subaru, and you could just like climb in the back and just be like, sup ladies, and then left, and that was it.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That town was a fever dream when I was in high school. There's weird. That same night, we played chicken with our friend DJ. I chickened out because I was like, DJ's now like a pro BMX biker. He was not going to chicken out.
Yeah.
I chickened out. And then we also saw someone with a flamethrower in the Hobby Lobby parking lot.
Wild.
And we were like nerds. So we weren't like, we weren't drinking. We weren't smoking. We weren't doing anything weird. We were not hallucinating. There was a gorilla in my car.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say because I don't even know. Yep.
Yeah, we just cruise around town.
If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?